Let me ask you something. What do you usually do on your birthday? Do you go big? The cake, the party, the endless messages on your phone? Or maybe you just treat it like any ordinary Tuesday. You wake up, go to work or school, reply "thank you" to a few texts, and move on. No sparkle, no noise, just normal. And here's what's interesting. When someone treats their birthday like any other day, it's not just about personality. It actually says something about how they manage their emotions, their goals, and their relationship with themselves. So today, let's dive into the psychology behind it, and maybe by the end, you'll understand a little bit more about you. 1. The emotional energy budget. You know that feeling when you're completely drained, but still pushing through? Deadlines, school stress, people asking for your time, constant noise. So, when your birthday comes around, instead of feeling excited, your brain quietly says, "Not today. I'm tired." Psychologists call this emotional energy budgeting, the idea that our emotional resources are limited. Some people don't skip celebration out of sadness, but because they're protecting their mental energy. They choose peace over pressure. But that's not the only reason. For some, it's something deeper, something about identity. 2. The self-concept clash. Think about it. Your birthday puts a spotlight on you. But what if you're not fully comfortable being in that light? Psychologists call this a self-concept mismatch, when how you see yourself doesn't quite match how others see you. So, when people say, "You deserve the best," your inner voice quietly asks, "Do I though?" That tiny discomfort can make birthdays awkward. It's not about being ungrateful, it's about self-consciousness. Remember skipping that class presentation because you hated being the center of attention? Same idea. Your brain links attention with stress, not joy. But that mindset often starts much earlier than we think. 3. The childhood blueprint. Maybe you grew up in a family where birthdays weren't a big deal. A quick, "Happy birthday," maybe dinner at home, then back to normal life. Over time, your brain learns, this day isn't special. That's called implicit conditioning, unspoken lessons shaped by repetition. Now, as an adult, planning a big event might feel unnatural, like it's not you. But here's what's surprising. People who treat their birthday like a normal day often develop something powerful: emotional maturity. 4. Emotional independence. Here's the twist. People who don't make a big deal about their birthday often have stronger emotional regulation. They stay balanced through highs and lows. Good day, bad day. Their peace doesn't depend on outside events. It's the same reason some people don't need motivation playlists or morning rituals to stay productive. Their motivation comes from within. That's emotional independence. It helps prevent burnout too. When you stop chasing special moments for happiness, you start finding it in ordinary ones. But too much independence can easily turn into emotional detachment. 5. The hidden trap. When "I don't need a celebration" turns into "I don't need connection," you quietly slide toward isolation. It's the same cycle we see in students, creators, and entrepreneurs. Always chasing goals, pushing forward, and forgetting joy. Until one day you realize you've stopped letting yourself feel. Psychology calls this emotional numbing, the brain's way of protecting you from stress or disappointment. But in the process, it blocks out joy too. So here's your challenge. This week, do one small thing to acknowledge yourself. Don't throw a huge party, just practice recognition. Buy your favorite coffee. Watch that nostalgic movie. Take an hour with no guilt. You don't have to shout that it's your birthday, but don't disappear quietly either. 6. Reframing the meaning. What if we stopped seeing birthdays as a social obligation and started seeing them as a personal checkpoint? A pause to reflect, not perform. Ask yourself, what changed in me this year? What did I learn through struggle? What do I want to improve next? That's called growth-based gratitude. Reflection without pressure, awareness without perfection. You could write one simple line. Today I turned 27, still learning boundaries, but proud I didn't give up on myself. That right there is celebration, quiet but real. 7. Recap and motivation. So let's recap. People who treat their birthday like a normal day often protect their emotional energy, struggle with self-concept mismatch, repeat childhood patterns, build emotional independence. But sometimes they accidentally cut off joy. The goal isn't to celebrate big, it's to celebrate intentionally. Give yourself credit, mark your progress, pause, even for 5 minutes, to see who you're becoming. Because whether you light candles or not, life keeps moving, and you deserve to notice how far you've come. So try this tonight. Write a short birthday note to self. No party, no pressure, just honesty. And if this made you reflect today, share it with someone who might relate, and let's keep growing together.